that my greatest purpose on this planet is already manifest by simply being manifest. I'm me. I'm here. And so what greater purpose could I have just being myself and sharing that with others and my friends group and my family, and everything after that is like garnish. Like one of the things that I saw in a talk from Rick Doblin recently was legalization follows medicalization. And once you bring these things into like, oh, you know, it's normal. It's probably fine. You know, that's how amphetamines got into the diet of housewives in the 50s or whatever, right? It's like, oh, amphetamine, it's fine. That's why something equivalent to meth is being given out to kids with Adderall. It's like, oh, it's like through the doctors. It's fine. It doesn't have stigma. And then so we could reverse those stigma by medicalizing the psychedelics, which would then make the experiences, the characteristics of those experiences accessible for common discourse. If there's no stigma around me saying, oh, I took mushrooms, then if I roll up at the office on Monday afternoon and they're like, how was your weekend? And you're like, oh, I actually had a psilocybin session with my therapist this weekend. And they're like, oh, wow, cool. I don't have mine for 6 months. I'm so excited. What'd you experience? Oh, I experienced oneness with the universe, actually. I felt like I reconnected with my dead parent and like they love me. And I don't know if that was real, but I just feel so complete in my grieving process. And I just feel really genuinely happy, like everything's going to be okay. Instead of, oh, I watched Netflix.
Yeah.
In order to push through into those positive feelings, oftentimes you have to face the darkness that you've been hiding from in order to see it and own it and live it and be it, and then see what exists when you're no longer wasting a bunch of energy holding it down. A lot of that stuff is coming up right now, like sexism, racism, white privilege, colonialism, massive wars, and like the issue with authoritarianism in the United States, the rise of Donald Trump. Then you've got things that are distracting people like crazy, like flat earth theory and the Mandela effect. And there's like, and then what's happening with Standing Rock and what's basically terrorism against people, right? By way of the police and the military being paid off by the economics, like the larger economic system that wants this pipeline to go through. At least that's as far as I know it to be. I don't even know what's true on Facebook anymore because it's all like sensationalized journalism or anti-media. And it's like, so it's this place of total confusion and chaos. And yeah, so it's interesting that we're talking about things are going good, but on the surface, it seems like we're in the most wild, crazy, disorganized, fucked up global narrative we've ever been in.
It's so strange.
And that would be every single person on the planet have the experience and the knowledge, like the direct, visceral knowing that they have somebody that can hold them and listen, where they can be vulnerable and they can feel safe and heard and supported and honored.